It is day 48. It's my birthday. I am near Tri-City Airport where I will fly out tomorrow for Missouri. Good day to take a zero. Good morning. Guess who's flying home today? Heading to Charlotte. One more flight.
Take a moment to check the seat back pocket. First items like tablets.
I'm back in Missouri. I just got done visiting with my parents and my grandma and my aunts, and now I'm finally on my way home to see my honey. Babe! Did you miss me? You got my buddy.
First one goes to me.
I'm back! It is Monday, May 1st. So cold and windy. I'm coming off of 4 zeros. Who am I? A quadruple zero. So this is gonna be day 49 on the trail. I'm leaving the alpaca hostel. Thank you so much, Cindy, for my stay. Thank you for holding on to my pack while I was gone. 4 days off means that I'm probably gonna be running with a new group. So I'm anxious to see who I'm gonna meet. Maybe run into some old faces. I'm gonna shoot for at least 15 miles to the next shelter, but really want to start pushing some big mile days. I'm just gonna kind of see what the legs want to do. It was nice having those days off. I had a great birthday weekend. I've made it a quarter of the way to Mount Katahdin. I've been walking for about an hour and a half now, and my rain gear I had on to cut the wind, but it's like wearing a sauna suit. So I'm back to short sleeves and shorts. It's definitely cold, but I was sweating in my frog togs. Sometimes the trail crosses over a fence and you have to go over this barricade thing. I just had to cross Lick Creek right here. The bridge is out. So what I did was I threw my Crocs into four-wheel drive. I just got my tent set up as the first drops of rain fell. I went home and did a 4-day resupply, and as always, too much food. Closing out the day, I did 18 miles. I walked from the Alpaca Hostel to Lick Creek and then set up my tent. When I'm looking at the mileage and how many days I have left, I need to start putting in some 18-mile days consistently to get done by July 31st. I have until like the first week of August, but I'd like to get done before then so I can have a little bit of time at home. Good morning. It is day 50. I have not filmed a what I eat in a day since I've been in Georgia, so I thought I'd take you along and show you what I'm eating today in Virginia. Most of the food and snacks that I'm going to be eating today are from some very generous people who bought items off of my Amazon wish list. So just want to say thank you again to you. I was able to send thank yous to most of you because your item comes with a little QR code that I can scan to message you. But there were a few items that did not have that. So if you sent me something and you did not receive a thank you, I apologize. Thank you so, so much. This is a Mountain House Pro Pack breakfast skillet. It has shredded potatoes, scrambled eggs, and sausage, peppers, and onions. This is what it looks like on the inside. If you're a hiker considering this meal, one way to stretch it and make it go farther is to split it into 2 portions. You can use a quart-sized freezer bag, and what I do, so not only do I divide it into the 2 servings, but I also bring like these mini tortillas, like the street taco size, and so that can stretch this meal even farther. So divide it into 2 portions, bring those little tortillas with you, and then you have 2 breakfasts that are pretty filling. This titanium splork was also a gift from my Amazon wish list, so thank you. I don't always have a warm breakfast. It's typically like oatmeal or a bar or something else kind of grab and go. So it's nice to have this little tasty treat on the cold morning. I have an early start. It's a little bit after 7 o'clock. I'm looking ahead at the Far Out app, and in 16.6 miles is Jenkins Shelter. But like I said, I have an early start, so the next place I'm looking at is in about 21 miles. Craig, I saved your favorites for last. I never said what I'm eating today was healthy. Don't even get me started. You already know I'm casting right here. This shelter is fully enclosed, but you might be able to hear the wind. That's probably why. This shelter has kind of bunk beds, but more than one person would be sleeping here and up here. Same thing over here on that situation, that platform. The picnic table is inside. Some people could even set up here on the floor with their sleeping pads. I have some second graders watching me from Villa Grove Elementary School. They sent a question and they want to know, will I wear the same pair of shoes the whole time? Or if I get new ones, how will I get them? Thanks for the question. People recommend that you get new shoes every 500 miles. So this past weekend when I was home for my birthday, I got a new pair of shoes. Going forward though, I will get my new shoes mailed to me for my house. I've already purchased a couple new pairs. If for some reason I don't get them mailed to me, there are places along the trail called outfitters, which are basically stores for hikers to go in and get their supplies. My question for the second graders at Villa Grove Elementary School is, if the trail is about 2,000 miles and I'm getting a new pair of shoes every 500 miles, how many pairs of shoes will I go through on my trip? Have your teacher comment down below. Here's my new shoes. They're somewhat clean. For dinner, I'm having this Mountain House freeze-dried meal. It's creamy macaroni and cheese. This is what it looks like before the water. She looks good. I think I might add this to it, but I also haven't ever had this flavor before. I did. I added it. Bottoms up. She gone. I am closing out day 50 with 21.1 miles. I'm at a tent site. There's a couple people down the way. Good day, long day. Good morning. It is day 51, about 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm leaving my tent site at mile marker 585. I'm trying to do a 20-mile day, but we have rain coming, so it could get cut short. My first stop is hopefully to, I think it's called Brushy Mountain Outpost, and it has breakfast and burgers, so I'm hoping to stop there for a late breakfast or an early lunch. It's doing a mix of like rain and hail, not quite sleet, and I just ran into my friends Frostbite and Baggins. I was so excited. I think we're gonna meet up at Brushy Mountain Outpost and eat a meal together. It is so cold. I walked about 7 miles to the Brushy Mountain Outpost, and I just had lunch with Frostbite and Baggins. I had a burger, onion rings, some chicken tenders, a yoo-hoo. So I have a full belly, but like I said, it's cold today. Remember in that last clip when it was so cold and rainy? Like literally it was freezing. I had on so many layers. It is 1 hour after that, down to shorts and a t-shirt, and the sun is out. It's gorgeous. Gonna be a good day. This is leftover from today's hailstorm / snow / sleet. It is 3 o'clock. I hit a wall about, I don't know, an hour and a half ago, and I'm just wiped out. I was, I don't know, in a funk. I just kept misstepping and just tired. And so I set up my tent. I'm gonna try to nap for a couple hours. It usually takes me a while to fall asleep, and then hopefully continue on with the rest of my hike. I wanna do a 20 today. I wanna hit 600 miles today, so get a quick rest in and hopefully get back out there. It's after 5 o'clock now. I'm back on trail. I was able to fall asleep and get a nap. I'm hoping to push 7 miles and end up at a tent site around 605. Yay! 600 miles on the Appalachian Trail. Yay! I just filled up for the night, but look at all this trail magic. It is 8:09. The tent site that I hoped to stay at was full. There were 3 or 4 spots allotted for the flat ground, and they already taken. And so I'm just continuing up the mountain to find something. Might have to do the full climb and then sleep on top. I just looked ahead on Far Out, and in a quarter mile there's some power lines, and so since there's a clearing through there, that's probably where I'll stay for the night. Made it to the power lines, but it's not a clearing, so I'm gonna keep going. Run out of daylight. Whoa. Oh man. I am in awe of this. The video and camera does not do it justice. It's gorgeous. I'm just now finishing up setting up in the dark. I have my headlamp on, and so it's not the flattest spot, but it's also only one night of sleep, and it'll make do for now. To close out the day, I ended at mile marker 606. I did 21.2 miles today. Tomorrow I'm gonna do about 19 miles to stay at Woods Hole Hostel. I have a resupply box there that I sent when I was home.